When I think of Zeus, the one who ruled over the gods, the king of thunder, this...
You be quiet, because you are this close to being uninvited to the orgy.
This is not what comes to mind. But what if I could make a more accurate representation? What if I grab the Disney logo by the balls and say you've done enough? We'll take it from here. You want the god of thunder? Well, let me show you how it's really done. Now, Mount Olympus wasn't scaled in a day, just like some of these crazy incantations are locked until further in the game, but that doesn't mean we can't roll some of these beginning bosses. I was just gonna need a couple of things. First off, I picked up the Golden Vow Ash of War. I then made my way to Liurnia of the Lakes to game end this knight for his Dragon Cult prayer book, which, joke's on him, because he protected a book with his life from someone who can't even read. Yes, I'm acoustic. Anyway, upon entering the Round Table Hold, I gave it to Corin to get access to my first set of powers, the Lightning Spear and the Horned Bolt. Now this might not look like much, but the Lightning Spear is a very broken incantation indeed. In fact, we can even go a step further. By adding the Faith Crystal tier and Lightning Shrouded Crack tier to my physic, we now have the early game equivalent to a Lightning Bolt on crack.
Yeah, boy.
Finally, I reached the minimum faith and mana to cast, and collected a couple of rocks on the way to upgrade, before my fight with the one and only Margit the Fell Omen.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Or as I like to call him, Margit the Fell in less than a minute, because this build is absolutely disgusting, and is enough to cheese almost every boss in the game. You know, I've partaken in a couple of greasy builds in my time. I'm no stranger to a cheeky int class, but my god, we fucking cooked with this one, boys. And just like that, we can say goodbye to Margit as we've passed the first boss. Now you're probably thinking, damn, if that's the first incantation, how do we go up from here? We're on to a winner, and all I have to do is press the one button. I mean, just look at how the Godric fight went. My boy is eating these shots. Gonna have to change his name to Gorlock the Grafted, god damn. Nonetheless, there he goes. GG's, my boy. Now, we've seen the roots, but I want to show you what this build can really be. And for that to happen, I was going to need to defeat the Lich Dragon Fortis Axe by beginning Fia's quest.
I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life. To do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion.
So this questline is pretty cool. After being held by Fia, because Miyazaki knows his target audience, we fold, willing to do what she wants. In this case, it was to return a weathered dagger to its rightful owner.
How did you get your hand on that dagger? I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
But this is the deathbed companions we're talking about. So this owner wasn't in for a good day. D, more like L, am I right? Rip Ozo. Fia then dips, leaving me with a 2-hour questline. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm gonna have to go to Rani and fight dual gargoyles. For fuck. So, I needed an item from Rani called the Carrion Inverted Statue. This is important because upon entering the Carrion Tower, I can actually use it to invert the entire thing. Now, this might look super awesome, and it is, but to traverse this tower is worse than AIDS itself. You wanna know something crazy? I inverted this tower, what, 5 seconds ago? Already forgot I did it. Okay, we're getting touched. Cool. Alright, Miriam. Let's see what you got. Whoa! You little bastard. Wait your turn. Let me kill your friend first. Alright, come here, you.
I guess not. Oh, you want some or what?
Bro, where are you coming from? Average day in London be like. Oh my god, first try. I'm insane. And that's what we were looking for.
Yeah, baby!
Now here's where the real challenge of this questline begins. The twin gargoyles. Hey, not a bad first attempt. At least we got to see the health bar of the second one. Oh my god! The range! It's so broken! Fuck. How am I still getting hit? The COVID ad said 6 feet away! They were lying to me! Okay, down goes one. One left to go. Oh my god, he's one shot. Like a leapfrog. Get out, get out, get out! Let's go. Holy, that one poison move was so ass. Finally, after reaching the deep root depths, I was held by fear one last time and initiated the battle between two lightning gods. I'm pretty sure every move will one-shot me, but this fight is winnable because we are the mighty Zeus, and more importantly, we have the lightning spear.
You are mine, our true champion. Do one thing for me. Brandish this child, my ruin, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution of those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord.
And here it comes. If done right, the coolest looking dodge in Elden Ring. God, that's so clean. Bro called in the lightning nuke and we just brush it off like that. Badass. And there she goes. Second try Lich Dragon. Not too shabby. With the power of the remembrance, I duplicated it at the temple to unshackle our new powers. Our perfect test subject, Morgoth the Omen King.
Willful traitors, all thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
But little did he know, I now had the equivalent of a lightning strike in the palm of my hand. Oh my god, that is disgusting damage. And we can just whip out the spear whenever we want. We're about to send bro into early retirement. We have one more incant to try. Shock, it's fucking broken too. I told you it was gonna get good. Trust the process, baby. Morgoth down in literally 5 hits.
W's in the chat.
W's in the shot.
If you think that was easy, just you wait. By adding the lightning strike incantation, along with flame grant me strength for even more damage, I went to the mountaintops of the giants. Broke the shackle in one hit, we're insane. Oh yeah. Now that's what you like to see. Hey, where do you think you're going? Goddamn Cyclops looking ass. Right in the eye. My god, the cheese. It's so good. Who needs bleed when you can just ankle tap away? Might be the easiest first phase fire giant I have ever done. And if I time this right, we can test the new spell out too. Oh yeah, it's a GG if I've ever seen one. No, not the nutshot. We caught him lacking and we strike. We've got him on his knees, boys. The only person you should be doing that for is Rhea Ripley. I mean, fuck. The only person you should be doing that for is Rhea. Cinematic shot to end. Hit less fire giant. GG's. And to think, Faram's gonna make us even stronger.
Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
By picking up the ancient dragon prayer book in Farum, we now had access to the big boy. And to show you how good this incant is, watch what I do to one of the hardest bosses in the game. Okay, so I'm hoping we can zap this guy a couple of times, and then we catch him on the phase transition so we can nuke his ass. That's the plan. Okay, here we go. Don't fumble. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How does it feel to be on the receiving end for once?
That's how it feels!
Oh my god, what the dog doing? He just can't keep up. And there it is. Easiest fight of my life. God, the lightning spear is so good. Speaking of lightning spear, by reaching the, whatever that says, and defeating the Dragonkin soldier, I could unlock its twin sister. Wow, that is the biggest skill issue I have ever seen. Well, thanks for the incant, bozo. And yet again, this new unlock just meant another free boss kill. And down he goes. Just like the homeless people when the brick leaves my hand. Alright, Godfrey, get ready to meet lightning and thunder. We might look the same, but Zeus is just built different. But hey, Godfrey, the most challenging boss we've come across yet. However, that was all about to change with our next foe.
Wait. You will witness true horror.
And here I was, thinking girls were supposed to act weak around guys they like. God damn, Melania, you didn't have to do me like that. Hang on just a second, we might be cooking up a cheese yet.
Are you sure about that?
Oh no, we're definitely not cooking up a cheese. Oh my god, that was close. Loki, she just doesn't give a shit. Apparently aggro isn't a thing in phase 1. Hey, maybe she's acting weak around me after all, boys. God, I need help. It's not the prettiest fight, but just like my sex life, it's way too fast for me to pull off anything fancy. It's been a long journey, but it was finally time to reclaim the throne that was destined for the God of Thunder. I haven't been able to show you the full extent of the lightning strike, but I think Elden Beast is where this could really shine. And so, after facing off with Radagon, dodging his blows, testing my power, a true battle to claim my place above the gods of this world, it was time to test my theory on the big worm.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god. Now that's the damage we've been looking for. Now if I can predict him right, this should already be a GG. This is it. This is the one. I'm feeling it. And that's the nail in the coffin. GG's Elden Beast. These are my stats. And this is everything I used to conquer Elden Ring as the God of Thunder.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall an age of fracture.